Good afternoon, everyone. This is Jared Rand, and welcome to the Global Guided Meditation Call for March 10th, 2021, Wednesday, excuse me, 3 p.m. Eastern. Just remind everybody we have a time for change call tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern. As always, I suggest you bring something to write with. There's nothing like an old-fashioned hard copy of things. How many of us do we actually forgive ourselves? I mean, really, truly forgive ourselves? The mistakes that you've made in the past are not blunders in the eyes of the universe. The universe sees you as a divine, perfect, and holy. As divine, perfect, and holy. Anything you think is a mistake is simply the mind getting in the way of your sweet, loving heart. The mind is a master at judging you and not seeing your divinity clearly. So don't buy into its crazy stories, which will completely change next week. And remember, all of this part of the perfect plan for you to see, feel, and know the greatest truth. The perfect, beautiful soul of who is courageously unfolding every single day and awakening to your highest expression and potentiality. We would never know perfection unless we glimpsed imperfection. And for this entire civilization, it's time to forgive. For you did the best that you could with the resources you had at the time. So you let go of all the heaviness you carry from your past. And forgive yourself today. Don't wait another day, because your life is well worth it. Each of us are divine, perfect, and holy. So each of us take it in, because you really are. This is just not, it's not talking to talk. You are really divine, perfect, and holy. And in the eyes of the universe, you're becoming more beautiful than ever. And when the heart remains open, the forgiveness naturally flows. So you enjoy. Many of us will just, that mind and that ego, it gets in the way. And it just causes us to, think that we're lesser and that, we don't forgive ourselves and we're really tough on ourselves. So forgive yourself today. And don't wait any longer. And there's nothing really to fear about it at all. Period. Now, a lot of people would think that, healing your body, all right? How would you heal your body with self-love? People say, that's crazy. It's just nuts. No, it isn't. Love is the great miracle cure. Loving ourselves works miracles in our lives. That's Louise Hay. That's very true. It's been known for many years in the alternative healing community that each and every single one of us have the power to heal our bodies with our minds. There have been many studies that have been done where people were healed from life-threatening illnesses such as 4-stage cancer by changing their thinking and feeling patterns, doing laughter therapy, learning from their illness and listening to it as a great spiritual teacher. This great journey that we are all on through this life is one that always ends with what? Leaving the body, or the old way of saying it, death. Leaving the body. Yet we do have the power to release and heal our illness instead of letting it destroy our body. This amazing healing power we all share begins with the path of learning how to love every single aspect of ourselves in the most intimate and vulnerable way. And not many people can do that. Not many people really put forth the effort to do that. And it really isn't an effort. The vibration of love has been scientifically proven to alter the shape and structure of physical molecules such as water. And according to current scientific studies, water molecules are directly affected by the words, sounds, and thoughts they are exposed to. Since your physical body is made up of more than 70% water, it is continuously impacted by the vibrations of negative or positive words you send into it. The alternative healing community accepts that the vibration of love will literally create a physical healing in your body. Now, when you get to a point of not liking yourself, okay, where you are hard on yourself, you're going to have a lot of issues. There's just no way about it. Sooner or later, on this great journey, the vibration of love it's absolutely, we're made of it. Now, this process that some people have used, it can take 3 days to 6 weeks, 6 months, or several years for the change to happen, all depending on your willingness to let go of control and resistance to love. Yeah, there's a lot of us that have this resistance to love and control. Now, if we surrender it, let it go, and allow in all the right, loving, healing feelings you can give to yourself, the more you love you, the healthier you will be, and the more energy you will instantly feel. You will know you are healing as you will naturally feel more energized, alive, and happier as you continue to bathe your cells in the healing energy of self-love. Don't allow your belief to be suppressed by the intellect's demand for proof. Don't allow your belief to be suppressed by the intellect's demand for proof. Don't wait for proof. Believe. And then allow the truth to manifest. Emmanuel. When you look at the human being, in all of its amazing dimension and form, you see that the physical body is simply the initial layer of what we truly are. At the core, we are spiritual beings overflowing with consciousness and light energy. We are the infinite energy and great force that runs through all things. This is surprisingly accurate to what they described in the Star Wars movies of use the Force, may the Force be with you. When we discover our connection with this awesome force, which behaves much like a spiderweb matrix of conscious energy that connects everything in this universe, we find our access point and can tap into its eternal healing spring of inner peace, physical rejuvenation, and a truly fulfilling life. When you look deep enough at the nature of healing and the main cause of it, you can see exactly how our bodies are shaped by the mind's beliefs, perceptions, judgments, and interpretations of this reality. Our breath is the main conduit of life energy which enters us. Our breath is the main conduit of life energy which enters us, and is how we greet, meet, and merge with the entire universe. When we are living a life full of stress, worry, and fear, we are barely breathing. Why do you think so many of us have issues with our breathing? Why do you think so many people stop breathing when they sleep? Have to use machines to keep oxygen forced down into their lungs. We are clinging to the mind, gripping on to the boy, not trusting life, and not taking the risk to fully participate in the totality of this awesome creation. If we consciously practice an awareness of our breath over just a few days, we will start to notice how we are holding our breath when we are doing it and learn to let it go. And through the simple practice of watching our breath, we become so conscious of what's occurring inside that we cannot allow in the life deteriorating and energetic depreciating experiences of stress, anxiety, and tension. Eventually, with enough tension and stress inside, our body reaches an intensity breakdown point and becomes dis-eased. It stops being at ease, feeling connected to the loving force and matrix of life energy that is constantly moving through everything. If we want perfect health, it's vital that we learn how to connect with our breath. This is the first gateway to healing and finding that natural flowing connection with nature, with the five elements. There's more air, fire, water, earth, spirit, or ether, wood around us. If you are already fighting an illness of any kind, mental, emotional, or physical, and are sincere about finding out how to heal yourself from it, you will need to take a long, deep look inside yourself at how much love you have for you. In order to open up this connection to true radical healing, the first step is to find the deepest possible love you can remember having for yourself in this life, in your life. Look at any experience you can find where nothing else mattered except for the love you had for you. The sensation of pure devotion and love that you have for you is the essential foundation you'll need to fully heal yourself. When you reach deep enough inside and find the feeling of this pure, sweet, devoted love for yourself, you can direct that love into any part of your body and begin to change the energy of the area, of that specific area. Using your breath, pull the energy from the natural air around you. Feel into these five elements that you are connected with, and use this connection to summon a natural healing sensation to enter every single cell of your body. And this is a miracle. The moment that you realize that there is no way to make a home, then this whole existence is home. Then wherever you are at home. Course in Miracles. Very true. The life we are living is a physical and also a metaphysical ride we are on. We need to understand how simple it is to manifest the things we desire if we are to truly enjoy our lives completely. It is important to understand that thoughts contain a powerful energy within them. And when accompanied with positive belief and emotion, they have the magical ability to heal. It works very similarly to how we would tune a radio station to our favorite station. And when you change your mental and emotional channel to a healing frequency, you feel like you could start dancing on the inside. The highest broadcast we could listen to is one of lightness, joy, freedom, love, unity, authenticity, and vulnerability. It is not the station that makes you feel fear, control, resistance, defensiveness, being right, or demanding things are a certain way. And when you step into the radio tower in your brain, and choose only to play the higher thoughts found in these lighter stations, you begin broadcasting healing feelings throughout the body and can start feeling real energy, shifting results within a matter of hours. On your inner exploration of healing, take a few minutes to meditate on the intention that you are going to heal your life in a certain amount of time. Feel into exactly what that amount of time is for you. Is it 1 week, 3 months, or 6 months? It must not feel too short or too long, yet just enough time that creates an excitement and a relaxation in the body and the mind. When you hold this intention sacred every day, you activate this energetic healing magnetic response within the DNA of your body. These highly intelligent cells start programming themselves to heal on the new time schedule. From this space, you start attracting positive situations, people, foods, supplements, or environments that create an even stronger healing response on your system. When enough healing momentum and the thought patterns are formed, you will manifest a positive energetic shift that takes effect on your physical form. As your body's cells change, you might experience a deep release of unpleasant emotions such as shame, guilt, anger, fear, and even false pride. We are psycho-emotional organisms, meaning that our emotional, mental, and physical bodies are deeply intertwined. When one aspect is transformed, it impacts the others instantly as well. This means to remain in a healed body, we must give up listening to the stations that contain those harmful emotional experiences. The old habits we must release are criticizing ourselves, blaming ourselves, judging ourselves, feeling guilty, ashamed, withdrawing from our loved ones, hiding our light from the world, punishing ourselves, attacking ourselves, and resisting love. When these harmful behaviors are outweighed by the positive feelings about ourselves, we naturally maintain a whole healed state. It is only when a substantial level of relaxation is experienced around these harmful emotions that we create a space within, and an abundance of positive feelings can suddenly come pouring in. The key ingredient in healing is always self-love. This is not a hard thing to do. It is simply a matter of looking at what is lovable about you. It's about honoring your true self and stop believing in the negative false self that brought you into a state of dis-ease. The false self is the limited one who struggles with the mind, fights with everything, always has to be right, pushes itself too hard, works too little or too much, and doesn't believe it is always lovable. It simply doesn't feel lovable, worthy of love, or that it has a kind of love others would want to receive. It simply doesn't believe in love at all and is protecting itself from getting hurt again, choosing to remain defended and in control at all costs. When we give up on this false way of being, we give ourselves space to discover our true self, which is directly tuned into our spiritual essence. In this liberated space, we feel connected and know we have access to the states of absolute, deep, eternal acceptance of who we are. We abide in openness, love, joy, peacefulness, curiosity, compassion, and easily have reverence for ourselves just the way we are. From this place, it is easy to forgive ourselves, be kind to ourselves, love every aspect of ourselves, and have compassion for the state we were once in. It is from repeating the feeling of having this warm, open-hearted, cozy sensation that you will turn yourself into a healing magnet and manifest a dis-ease-free body throughout our lives. Eventually, you will come to understand that love heals everything, and love is all there is. Gary Zukov. If you have trouble loving you or finding someone out there who loves you, think about someone or anyone from your past who gave you an experience of being accepted or lovable. Perhaps it was a smile from your grandma, or a neighbor brought your family cookies one day. Any loving event is enough to open the door to finding that feeling of love within yourself. And it is this feeling that can begin healing your entire life. And when you harness memories that build positive energy in your emotional body, your mind tends to gather a string of similar events in your database. By writing down all the memories you have of receiving or giving love, accepting gifts from others, and trusting yourself and others, you increase your vibration and feel more at ease. This ease cannot energetically stay in a body that is filled with joy and ease. If you will, go to the place we are not going to be interrupted, and I am sure we all are. And the first thing that we care to do is relax this body that you're in, from head to toe, inside and out. Do you wish to carry the stress, the fear, the anxiety, or to surrender it? The body responds, you're the master, whether you know it or not. So you embrace the body. There's nothing that we carry, anything that we carry that is stressful, irritating, angered, worried, anxieties, any of it. Why would we want to carry that? It's like pouring poison into our bodies every single second. Why would we want to do that? We wouldn't. And the love that we are is absolutely the gateway to joy and to peace and happiness within ourselves. So your body relaxes. You just literally let go of all of those irritants where the mind and the ego keep trying to get you to hang on to them. And you'll feel your body. It'll relax, head to toe, inside and out. Just picture yourself easing in that chair, easing into the God that you are. You're sinking into yourself. You're in total forgiveness of everything. And then you begin to learn how to love yourself. One step at a time. Every single second, you practice loving yourself. And eventually, it'll be automatic. And you talk about having joy and being at ease rather than dis-ease. So you relax the body, you move into the now. We all move into the now. Why do we move? Why do we want to move into the now? Why don't we go in the past or the future? The now is really all we have. It stills the mind and ego, subconscious mind. You step outside of it. You see, when you still the mind through being in the now, the space between heartbeats, you're no longer allowing the heart mind or the ego mind to control you. You're aware of them, You aren't angry with them. They can become some of your best allies. But now you watch them. You don't judge them, but you know how they operate. This stills the mind and ego. So all that chatter that we all have, all that noise, all those thoughts, tens and tens of thousands of them, most of which aren't ours, are stilled. It's silent. And in that space, that very center of you is the love that you are. Only in the now. Not the past, not the future. Only in the now. Of self-discovery of the love that you are. And then comes surrender. And then comes relax. Ease. Some of us, we all have memories. They're great. Memories are great. We have memories of wonderful things. We have memories of not so wonderful things. And we surrender to those, and we look at them all, and we forgive ourselves or anyone that those not too good times happened. Some of us will go, into the past, and it's like an elephant graveyard. It's inert. It's dead. But you see these carcasses and bones and everything, and you're just kind of laying back, and you get caught in that past. You don't really realize it, but you get caught in the past because you believe that, my current life is in shambles. It's not worth it, so I'm going to live in the past and reminisce on all these wonderful things that I experienced. So some of us will do that, and then we take that past, we bring it into a future that doesn't exist. We create that future from that past, and we relive that past in that future. Many of us will find ourselves at times saying, why is it that whenever I do, however I do things, I always end up here. I always end up in the same place. It's just weird. That's why. Others of us will go into a future that doesn't exist because we create our future in the now. So we go into the future and we were wondering what if and when and how and when is this going to happen for me and when am I going to meet this person and what if this happens and what if that happens? You see how the mind and ego can get us so misdirected? The now is all we have. It's a wonderful place to be. So how do we stay in the now? Because all of us, none of us are exempt. We all have these thoughts that we just get carried away with. We could be focused on something. We could be in the now, right in this moment. But then these thoughts come in and we find ourselves kind of floating off in these thoughts. Some of them we don't even know why or where they came from. So you focus on your breath. And your breath is super powerful. Your breath is divine positive energy. It sustains the body that you're in that holds the kingdom of God within it. It's super powerful. So when you focus on your breath, you're always in the now. You're never not in the now when you focus on your breath. That's pretty neat. So as soon as you are consciously aware that it's not a bad thing when you wander off with thoughts, but you're consciously aware, you say, I'm going to focus on my breath. And I'll know I'll be in the now. And the chatter ends. The noise is gone. You're in total silence. And you listen, you feel the breath. That breath sustains you, focuses you, strengthens you, eases you. I can guarantee you, and I'm talking about hyperventilating, I'm talking about easing breath, focusing on it for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 minutes. Watch what happens. Experience what happens through the heart-mind. Now you watch and you see your body, and your body is eased into the God that you are. So you're just totally relaxed in that easy chair. You don't have care in the world. Why would you? You're only in the now. And you see, you watch, and your body's relaxed, and you are in ease. You're in ease. And you see these going right from your spine, the tip of your spine, all the way to the top of your head, these beautiful, vibrant, colored wheels of light. Colors that you've never seen on this planet. These are etherical points, energy vortexes. This is where your God force, love, light energy flows through them. And you see that they're all flowers, and each flower is different, and in the center of each flower is a different geometrical shape. You see the red wheel of light. This is the first one. It's the root chakra. It's the Muladhara. This is your career, your money mindset, your sense of belonging. This is your survival. And it's blocked by your fear. And then you move to the orange wheel of light. This is the sacral chakra, the Vadhisthana. This is our sexuality and pleasure. And it is blocked by our guilt. Then we move to the yellow golden wheel of light, the solar plexus chakra, the Manipura. This is your personal power and ability to channel our willpower. It's blocked by shame. Then we move to the green wheel of light. This is the heart chakra, the Anahata. This is our love, relationships, self-acceptance. It's blocked by grief. We move to the blue wheel of light. This is our throat chakra, Vishuddha, self-expression. It's our truth. It deals with our truth. And it is blocked by lies. We move to the indigo wheel of light. Deals with insight. This is the Ajna, the third eye chakra. Intuition, sense of purpose, your direction in your life. And it is blocked by illusion. And then the violet wheel of light, the crown chakra, the Sahasrara. This is the connection to the divine. It deals with cosmic energy. It is blocked by ego attachment. And we watch this effortlessly. It's a spectacular vision or view to see the love, the God force, love, light energy that's flowing through the center of us, our bodies. And we join that with our divine positive energy, our breath. So these are flowing freely through these energy vortexes, these chakras. And they connect us to everything. Everything and everything, nothing and nothing. They're connected to our organs in this body, our emotions, our blood, everything. And when you look at them and you see if one is a little bit out of balance, you can see what is causing it to be out of balance. We take these energies to the top of our head. We hold them briefly. We are light, we are love, we are God. And in that brief moment, we condense and compress these energies into pure liquid energy. We release them over our pineal glands. Now, our pineal glands, none of us have fully functioning pineal glands. but they're very important to us. They connect us to the gateway to all the particles of existence, if you will, the force, the love. You immediately, when you have a fully functional pineal gland, you begin to become understand the becoming of all the particles, of all existence, of everything. You're the force. You flow with everything, interact with everything, all existence, and even beyond. So you see your pineal gland through your heart, mind, motion picture, however you see it. You're the producer, the director, the creator. You're the actor, the actresses, the choreographer of your heart, mind, motion picture. I see it as a green ball, a rosebud. As soon as I release this pure liquid energy over it, it instantaneously changes into a fully blossomed rose. Massive with multicolored petals, with just an absolute wonderful fragrance, and it sends out these waves to me, and they come into me, and I am just absolutely bathed in a deep, eternal peace. It's total bliss. It's just total silence, quiet, ease. And then I discover that I am the rose, that I am everything. These bodies we're in, the heart mind, the ego mind, the higher self, the spirit, soul, the God, the pure consciousness, the subconscious mind, all one. We are consciously aware in this meditation that we are of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal love. You literally are of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal love. You're literally of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal gratitude. And we're heaven on this earth. And every step we take, we create paradise. Literally. And our light, the love that we are, we've learned to shine it out, to surrender to ourselves, to forgive ourselves, to love ourselves deeply and eternally. Every aspect of ourselves, every facet. We are at complete, total ease. And our light floods all life, all things, all life, the highest supreme value in the universes. All of our brothers and sisters, whether they're awake or asleep, all of them with our deep eternal love. You flow through them, above them, below them, around them. You flow everywhere. You see how this planet is transforming into higher frequencies of deep eternal love and gratitude? You're the transformation. All of us are. See it, feel it in your heart, mind's motion picture. Believe it. We are all parts, pieces of the collective consciousness. We're all parts, pieces of the God. easy way, a simple way to say it is that we're all little gods who make up the one big God. That's through the heart-mind. So we communicate with the other pieces or parts of the collective consciousness of the God that are awake. Not all of us are awake. Not all the pieces are awake. So all the inhabitants of inner earth, hollow earth, beneath earth, Agartha, all these civilizations, yet only those out of these civilizations who are consciously aware that they're of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal love, and consciously aware that they're of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal gratitude, can be with us in this meditation, forming this circle of light, in this now, complete liberation of this planet. And they come in the billions, and they're with us now consciously. We call upon all the light energy beings, everywhere. Yet only those who are consciously aware that they're of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal love, and of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal gratitude, can be with us in this now, in this meditation, forming the circle of light and complete liberation of this planet, Earth, Gaia, Arya. In this now. And they come in the gigaplexes. One gigaplex fills this entire universe. They come in trillions of gigaplexes from trillions of universes. And they are with us now consciously. We call upon all the off-worlders, galactics, celestials. I mean, from everywhere, throughout the universes, throughout quantum space, everywhere, uncountable numbers. Yet only those who are consciously aware that they're of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal love, and of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal gratitude, can be with us in this now, in this meditation, and forming this circle of light and a complete liberation of this planet. Now, we're all familiar with just a smidgen of them. Over 1,000 travel through this solar system every day. Trillions travel throughout the universes every day. Ones we're somewhat familiar with, the Pleiadians, the Sirians, the Arcturians, the Andromedans, the Felines, Zeta Reticuli, the Nords, the Greys, the Draco, the Reptilian, the Golden Pyramid, the Avian, many, many, many more. Now, they've been assisting us in our evolution, in our enlightenment, in our ascension, freeing ourselves from our own self-imposed bondage and our own self-imposed slavery. And they are with us now consciously, in uncountable numbers. We call upon all of our loved ones, all those who have ascended out of body in this lifetime and all lifetimes that we've inhabited. Yet only those who are consciously aware that they're of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal love, and of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal gratitude, can be with us in this now, in this meditation, and the forming of this circle of light and the complete liberation of this planet. And they come in the billions, and they're with us now consciously. We call upon all the light energy beings who have decided to be housed in the following forms on, in, above, and below this planet Earth, Gaia, Arya, and this now. Yet only those who are consciously aware that they're of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal love, and of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal gratitude, can be with us in this now, in this meditation, forming the circle of light and the complete liberation of this planet Earth, Gaia, Arya, in this now. Now, they come in the trillions, shapes, color, sizes, forms, configurations of which we've never seen before. And we're familiar with a smidgen of them. Fairies, the sprites, the elves, the gnomes, the dwarves, the trees, the trolls, the elementals, earth, air, water, fire, ether, wood, mermaid, the dolphin, the whale, the pegasus, the unicorn, the centaur, the minotaur, and many, many, many more. And they are with us now, consciously. We're all gathered, arm in arm, hand in hand, in full compassion, non-judgment, non-ego, non-negativity, stillness of mind, gentleness, kindness, generosity, humbleness, bliss, joy, peace, tranquility, benevolence, prosperity, abundance. And we are all one. And we are all God. And we are all love. And our God force love light energy is in all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, ever beyond, and forever. And it continues to intensify, and it continues to expand. We will immediately form a massive circle of light around the equator of this planet Earth, Gaia, Arya, and this now. This light is the love that we're made of. The God force love light energy. We have learned to shine it outward upon everything, upon all life, the highest supreme value in the universe, as we're doing to this planet, as we're flooding all of our brothers and sisters head to toe, inside and out, with pure, deep, eternal love, pure, deep, eternal peace and gratitude. Always, always, eternally. This light is so bright that it grays out the darkness of sacred space. It would take over 1,000 billion suns in this solar system alone to even come close to its radiance. We begin to ascend above this planet, and as we ascend, we come in immediate contact with a massive ocean of glitter. It's everywhere. Flashing, reflecting, colors that you would never have ever experienced on this planet. And when we look closely enough at these pieces of glitter, perfectly etched little mirrors, reflecting all of us back and forth to each other. You see, we're all teachers. We're all students. We're all learning from each other. Always. Eternally. We're immediately met with the emerald green flaming healing light of Archangel Raphael. This is the column of light that reminds each and every single one of us that we are the power of healing. We're then met with the purple flaming blue light of Archangel Michael. This is the column of light that reminds each and every one of us of our omnipotent power, strength, and resolve. Then we're met with the white fire. This is a column of light that reminds each and every single one of us that from head to toe, inside and out, eternally, always, forever, through our God force love light energy, we are imbued with a white fire armor that cannot be penetrated. You cannot be possessed. You cannot be demonized. You cannot be invaded. Any entities, any forms of frequency energy, lower dark matter, survival matter frequencies, you cannot be affected. You are protected, head to toe, inside and out. Always. But only you have the power, whether consciously or unconsciously, if you decide to lower your vibrational frequency low enough, through hatred, anger, greed, envy, fear, stress, anxiety, worry, self-abuse, you will create a breach in your white fire armor. enough so to allow all the lower dark matter, survival matter frequencies to come in. If you do decide to do this, you're immediately met with the purple transmuting flame. This is a column of light that reminds us all that we can bring in the purple transmuting flame. We can transmute all of these lower dark matter, survival matter frequencies into neutral light substance. And we send them to pure consciousness where they're vaporized. They don't exist. They're gone permanently. Then we're met with the violet ray. This is a column of light that reminds each and every single one of us that we can bring in the violet ray right behind the purple transmuting flame. We can cleanse and purify the area where these lower dark matter, survival matter frequencies were, sealing the breach in our white fire armor, restoring our vibrational harmony of deep eternal love, gratitude, and deep eternal peace. We're then met with the golden white pink light. This is the column of light. It reminds each and every single one of us that we are the sun. We are the sunlight. We are the sunsets and the sunrises. We are the rain and the rainbows. We are the clouds in the sky. We are the trees in the forest. We are the oceans, rivers, lakes, the streams. We are all the animals, the soils. We're everything. So the next time you see a sunset and you're just in just such an awe of its beauty and majesty, or anything that you're taken aback with on this planet, and its beauty, its splendor, its grandeur, its divinity, it is you. It is each and every single one of us. We are the beauty. We are the divinity. We're the vistas. We continue to levitate above the planet, and as we do, some of us step outside our physical form. We float effortlessly above our bodies. We're carrying physical form. We come into direct contact with this massive crystalline light tower. We created it. It's larger than this solar system. In the center of the column, we see this massive sphere. It's oblong. In the center of it is this massive golden white, bright, sparkling, glowing light. And we notice that it's sending out massive shimmering waves penetrating all of us, head to toe, inside and out, eternally, always. And it's surrounded by multiple colored bands of shimmering, glittering light, vibrant colors, and each one is sending its wave of mist out. Gratitude, gentleness, kindness, generosity, humbleness. Peace, joy, bliss, tranquility, benevolence, prosperity, well-being, great wealth, abundance, endless, all of them saturating us all. And we discover that it is us. It is the love that we are. It's uncontestable. Now at the top, we designed it so that the golden ocean can come cascading down 360 degrees, flooding all of us, head to toe, inside and out. Deep eternal love, gratitude, and peace. Always. And we're drops of this golden ocean, and we hold the essence of this golden ocean. And the golden ocean is the drops, and the drops are the golden ocean. And we're all one. And the only illusion that's constantly playing out is separation. We see our meditative sphere, set center circle. We all created this sphere over 3 years ago. It holds nearly 1,300 of our meditations in perpetual motion, the highest of intent, the highest of deep eternal love and gratitude, the highest of deep eternal peace, saturating this very planet that we're all on, in, above, and below, saturating it. All light, highest supreme value universe, totally transforming the vibrational frequencies of this planet and these civilizations. Us. This planet cannot not be liberated. It is in full circle. It cannot be stopped. Ever. That's why this meditative sphere can be seen, heard, and felt in all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, ever beyond, and forever. This is why it continues to intensify and it continues to expand. See and feel this through your heart, mind's motion picture. Because it is you. It is each and every single one of us. We are the liberation. We are the love. It's in everything. And eventually, each and every single one of us, as we embrace the love that we are and the gods that we are, eventually you will come to understand that love heals everything, and love is all there is, ever will be, forever, beyond, and forever. I'll join in the meditation and return to close us out. Take an easy breath in through the nose. Easy breath out through the mouth. Move easily and slowly. Don't allow your belief to be suppressed by the intellect's demand for proof. Don't wait for proof. Believe, and then allow the truth to manifest. Love is the great miracle cure. Loving ourselves deeply works miracles in each and every single one of our lives. Take this with you for the rest of the day, into the night, and the following morning. And we will be back here Thursday, March 11th, 2021, to continue our global guided meditation call.